Now I have to be really careful because Jorge studied quantum physics in college, so he'll correct me if I make any mistakes. My challenge this morning is to help you understand the basics of quantum physics in less than 9 minutes. So wish me good luck. I'll be speaking off the handout, and perhaps there's a way of taking pictures of the handout and getting a PDF to the people who are online. So let's see if we can do that. And I'll be speaking off the outline that you have. Now, I became acquainted with quantum physics as I was doing research for my book, The Improvisational Mind, which is on how we benefit in changing our lives through developing creativity. And I used as a model the improvisational jazz musician. Deep breath. And in taking research very seriously, I found that the quantum physics scientist Jorge has the same creative mind as the improvisational jazz musician. Now, you didn't study that in college. Now, I want to give you a basic definition, which you can also read as I speak. Quantum physics is a study of the behavior of matter and energy at the atomic and subatomic level, where things behave differently than in classical physics. It expresses how the smallest building blocks of the universe work. These small building blocks are the foundation of all that exists in all human beings and in the whole world around us. Now, whereas classical physics deals with finite items and expresses itself in certitude, quantum physics and quantum mechanics is all probabilities. It is probable that. Now, quantum physics is the theory, and quantum mechanics is the mathematical expression of that theory. Quantum physics is 125 years old. It was started by Max Planck in 1900 with a paper on quantized energy. And then 5 years later, Albert Einstein presented a paper dealing with light being made up of quantized particles. However, later on, Einstein spoke of quantum physics as a spooky science. Now, why is it important to know about quantum physics? It is all around us. It has a lot to do about your life and my life. It is the underpinning of modern technology, whether it's satellites, laser technology, supercomputers, or MRI imaging when you go in for tests. These are all from quantum physics, and it is the economic driver of our economic prosperity in the future. It shapes much of our future innovation, and it also provides an explanation to natural phenomena. It helps us understand how the universe works, and at its most basic level, and from the colors of the sky being blue and why it's blue, to the process of photosynthesis. I've mentioned that it drives economic security, but also national security. Quantum physics with encryption that is special can protect our national security, can protect your identity from identity theft, and can protect corporate data against corporate piracy. It also, most importantly to me, as an ordained minister, that's the Reverend Dr. Jerry Von Tolkien, and I don't need any more titles, that it provides a basis for spirituality. It not only supports spiritual beliefs, but as Jorge probably learned in college, it goes into metaphysics. It becomes Metaphysical, but scientists will argue about that. Metaphysical is that which cannot be experienced by our senses, cannot be measured or calculated. What we can call metaphysical would be our theology, our belief in God. That's metaphysical. Now, there are 5 basic principles to quantum physics. The first is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle that deals with both position and momentum of particles. The more you know about one, the less you know about the other. Then there's secondly, wave-particle duality. Quantum objects can show properties of both waves and particles. That's both waves. Let me get that right. Both waves and particles. That's correct. Now, entanglement is huge. That and superposition. Entanglement is 2 or more particles linked together with similar characteristics, and a change in one particle can cause equal changes in the other linked particle. And these particles can be thousands of miles apart, and still that change takes place. Now, this is all non-rational. It is non-logical. The same is true for superposition. It is not logical. It is not rational. It defies our human thinking. Superposition is that a particle can be more than one place at one time. Now, that's impossible in classical physics. And that's true until measured, and then the particle is one place at one time. Because in observing something, you often change what you're observing. Tunneling is that a particle in quantum physics can go through a barrier that it could not go through in classical physics because it wouldn't have the energy. It's important to appreciate the non-logical and non-rational aspects of quantum physics because it gives us an opening to appreciate music, love, poetry, and belief in God. And here's the ringer, Jorge. Quantum physics is a game changer. It changes the way we think about everything, including evolution. And I won't go into the details, but you can read how even our understanding of evolution is changing because of quantum physics, particularly with the theories of tunneling and entanglement. I'll close by saying that quantum physics enhances our appreciation of the non-logical and non-rational aspects in life. These include love, beauty, music, and above all, our belief in God. Oh, there's going to be a quiz afterwards.